Yeah, back once again, Trey, K-Rino. Let's get back to it. Okay.
In the beginning was your plotted mission. You had a solid vision, but was it confidence or delusional optimism? Once in a lot decision, no one can tell you different. Cause when you know it all, to good advice you fail to listen. Begin strongly but started moving abnormally. Some wrong moves that broke your formula's harmony. Full-blown autonomy, young and ornery, never putting on the garment of conformity. Before your weakness took the lead, your mind was fixed indeed to work a plan immediately after it's conceived. Though you were quick to feed, their hearts were mixed with greed. So in the kindness of people you start to disbelieve. A sobering crash, now friendships you hope would last, or memories you try to grab from a ghostly past. You didn't reach the checkered flag cause your efforts lagged. I guess it's true you can miss something you never had.
Faded moments, shattered dreams, blowing with the wind, just scattering. Out of sight, but not out of mind. A vision unrealized and lost in time. A boarded window, a locked door, a deep hole in your heart that you can't ignore. Were you afraid to lose? Were you afraid to win? Once a second goes by, it never comes again.
You know not to settle for lower levels, but you take it. Even though you didn't make the world is still what you make it. Plans that you backed up from, chances you had are gone. Opportunities evaporate when not acted on. So now expect to hear it. Your head won't let you clear it. Periodically revisited by regretful spirits that take you back resentful. The pressure apprehends you and sends you into the trash bin of untapped potential. You never knew the improvements your life could have included. The dream that you were scared to move on should have pursued it. And from a hindrance, no person prevails exempt. You never tried again after one failed attempt. You didn't trust, now your options are smoke in the dust. Now someone else is holding what you was hoping to touch. Broken and crushed, missed out on that ultimate rush. You had the chance to win the game, but you choked in the clutch.
Faded moments, shattered dreams, blowing with the wind, just scattering. Out of sight, but not out of mind. A vision unrealized and lost in time. A boarded window, a locked door, a deep hole in your heart that you can't ignore. Were you afraid to lose? Were you afraid to win? Once a second goes by, it never comes again.
The time you can't rewind, a grudge you couldn't put behind you. The long friendship that ended over something minor. The loved one that you betrayed by telling lies to him. Who left this life before you apologized to him. Some people say that they want greatness but afraid to chase. The ones erased from history of those who played it safe. Intimidated by the tallness of a higher wall. Not knowing rejection is better than no try at all. A troubled person that you could have helped to break the cycle. Forcing your child to do what you couldn't, made them dislike you. $1 million idea died when you paused it. So now it's just collecting dust inside your mental closet. The son or daughter that you helped conceive but chose to leave them. The family member you neglected, now you're broken, need them. You wasted all of your best years and doubt's the reason. So by the time you try to plant the seed, it's out of season.
Faded moments, shattered dreams, blowing with the wind, just scattering. Out of sight, but not out of mind. A vision unrealized and lost in time. A boarded window, a locked door, a deep hole in your heart that you can't ignore. Were you afraid to lose? Were you afraid to win? Once a second goes by, it never comes again.
This song definitely a few years back, he would have been talking about me because I know after I left college and went back to my hometown and I wasn't playing basketball no more, the number one question people would walk up to me and ask me, man, you still playing basketball, bro? I thought you was going to the league. You know how many times a day I would have to hear that shit? I thought you was going to the league, boy. You had the talent, boy. Why you stop playing? Listen, bro. Circumstances in life, I just couldn't focus on that shit no more. I had a child. I needed money. Basketball was the furthest thing from my mind after my daughter was born. I couldn't even focus in on it. Didn't even have the avenues to really get there anyway, because the school I was going to had the worst record. It's a lot of the circumstances that my life happened, basically, of why it didn't happen. So I know that feeling of what he's rapping about, where you had these opportunities, you had these dreams, they didn't come to fruition, and now you just kind of giving up on life. I didn't do that. Thank God I'm mentally strong enough to not let that shit break me and go on to do other things. Like this right here, like when I started this Fish Out of Water series, you know how many people I tried to get to work with me and start a podcast and do YouTube and just make content? I've ran through at least 3, 4 different people that I was making content with. They just wasn't consistent. They didn't see the vision. And then now, the years later, it's like, how did you do this? And how did you get that many subscribers? And how did you build your platform? All them times y'all didn't come to the house or y'all wasn't trying to record nothing, I was working. I definitely can feel this song on both sides. Shattered dreams and making your dreams come true by working hard.